How's it? Indian Cowboy, DocSports.com. Connect on Friday, October the 4th, as we get this video to you every year around this time. Hope you guys are doing well. I had a nice free pick winner yesterday as we gave you Texas State. As they rolled against Troy, we figured that we had them by 3 touchdowns, and that certainly is basically what happened. So a nice free play winner yesterday. Let's try to get you another free play winner today. I have a lot more content to give you, but I actually have to get this video out as soon as possible. So I'm not going to give you as many NFL thoughts. I did just finish a YouTube Premium video, which had 8 great thoughts. I'll tell you what they were at the end. But hello, I'm Indian Cowboy, and this is Doc Sports. Indian Cowboy has been around for 19 years, and Doc Sports has been around for 53 years. I have a doctorate and a master's in biostatistics. That's how these algorithms work. Welcome to my free daily podcast. Our best selections are over at docsports.com under Arun Shiva. Next best selections are free picks and leans, which is the video that you're watching right now. We, of course, have a very popular YouTube Premium teaching channel, which I showed that I just finished. For $20 a month, you get a live show every single day, and it's a massive advantage because you get the best lines. You get 200 games for just $20 a month. You get the content for everybody else. Recorded podcasts you can re-listen to any time. It's an awesome value, and you get to hang out with me in a live setting and ask any questions you want. One of the best deals on the internet. The link to YouTube Premium is in the comments section, as well as the link to how to get to free $60 with their premium selections. I think the hydraulics on my chair is leaking. That's what Kenneth told me on YouTube Premium. So I'm going to switch out my chairs. But the link to YouTube Premium is in the comment section, as well as the link to how to get to free $60 worth of premium selections. If you want more content, be sure to check my Twitter. It has our latest updates, hot takes on sports, popular consensus reports, and our latest videos are posted there. All right, what can I give you today? I have a lot of content in front of me. Why don't we give you a free play on Syracuse UNLV, talk to you about Minnesota, Connecticut, and WNBA, talk to you about Jacksonville State, Kennesaw State, Houston, and TCU, Michigan State, and Oregon. Talk to you about 2 NHL futures. And maybe I'll tack on that Ole Miss South Carolina game as well, right? And yeah, I could tack on a bunch more games too. I'll tack on all of college football as well for you. But I'm going to go fast, okay? Because I got to get this video up. I got to be somewhere today by a certain time. But yeah, nice 8-unit winner yesterday in baseball. Never a doubt. We always knew the Mets were going to come back on the top of the ninth. It was a big win. It was an exciting win. Hopefully, it doesn't get 8 units don't get that scary. But definitely an 8-1 run with 8-unit selections is always a good thing. But we have our 7 football select. We missed our football Falcons play yesterday on the under, but obviously we've had 8-unit winner on the Mets. NHL is 5 days away. 7 football plays on deck. We have a 7-unit WNBA today at 9:30. Don't forget. Be sure to jump on that. NBA is around the corner. Early bird season package is up. I expect you to be on that package. Baseball, of course, 11 of 13 winning years in playoffs. NHL just 4 days away. Soccer, 4-unit selection on Friday. WNBA, as you know, 7-unit selection today. And MMA plus 6,300 on the year. All right? So, 7-unit college football on Saturday. 6-unit college football on Saturday and 7-unit NFL on Sunday. We have 7 football selections left to go. So I can't wait for you to join all of it, all right? All right, here's your free play winner today. And I like Syracuse plus the points today. And I know you think I'm crazy, but the problem here is that UNLV just had a huge game against Fresno. And I think their QB, obviously they proved a point that Greg Odom, who used to coach for Missouri, proved a point that he can win without Sluka, okay? Syracuse come to this game as their first road game, too, so they could be fully focused. Syracuse is not a joke. This is a team that beat Georgia Tech. It's a team that has a head coach who used to be an assistant at the University of Georgia. Fantastic coach. UNLV is a top 25 team, and yet they're not a huge favorite. They're only a 6.5-point favorite or 6-point favorite. Why? Syracuse, again, has fantastic coaching. First road game. Syracuse returned 13 players as well. I think Syracuse plus the 6 is the right side. UNLV is not playing Fresno today. They're playing Syracuse, and Syracuse has some talent. Give me Syracuse plus the 6. WNBA between Minnesota and Connecticut. I like the over here. Now these teams have split. Minnesota's lost its first home game. They won their last. Okay, so Minnesota lost its first game, then they bounced back and won the second game at home. Now they go on the road to Connecticut. Connecticut only put up 60 points in the first half in the last game. They're going to be furious, and Connecticut is probably the best place to play women's sports because of what the history they have with UConn's women's basketball team. Now that the Connecticut Sun, it's a fabulous place that supports women's basketball. Uncasville, Connecticut. Having said that, I think Minnesota can be an active dog because they want to return the home court advantage back to their court. Plus, I think Connecticut's going to bounce back offensively after a poor showing the last game, and therefore I like the over. Jacksonville State, Kennesaw State. I like Jacksonville State here. Jacksonville State is 1-3, and Kennesaw is 0-4. Now that Kennesaw made the jump into the FBS, if you will. Jacksonville State won in overtime back in 2022. Rich Rodriguez is still the coach of Jacksonville State. They were very good last year. A bit of a down year this year for Rich Rod after a 9-4 year last year. You better believe Rich Rod knows that this game is going to be nationally televised. Remember, isn't it crazy how he would have been the head coach at Alabama? But he left for a bigger paycheck, or he used it as leverage for a bigger paycheck at West Virginia for an extension. And he never became the head coach of Alabama, and life moved on. But Brian Bohannon here has been in the program a long time. This team has struggled to making the jump here. I think the more established program here is Jacksonville State, and I think it makes sense here. Rich Rod knows when the lights are on. I think it makes sense for Jacksonville State to do well. TCU, Houston. I like Houston here. Houston's 1-4, and TCU's 3-2 coming in. Houston comes off back-to-back losses, scoring 0 points, and they lost 0-20 against Iowa State and 0-34 against Cincinnati. It's wild because Houston only lost to Oklahoma by just 12-16. So I think Houston, after back-to-back no points in their last game, and the fact that Houston has Utah on deck as well, I think it makes sense for Houston to bounce back here. So I'm going to take a small lean on Houston. Michigan State, Oregon. I'm going to go with Michigan State here. You have a 3-2 team facing a 4-0 team here. Michigan State played well against Boston College and lost by a few points. Lost by 31 to Ohio State off back-to-back losses. Oregon did not beat UCLA, but I'm not that impressed with Oregon, to be honest with you. They barely beat Boise State by 3 as an 18-point favorite. They didn't dominate UCLA as expected. UCLA's quarterback threw for 3 interceptions as well in his last game. That won't happen again with Michigan State. That won't happen with Michigan State. Michigan State beat Maryland. The problem for Michigan State is that Oregon will be compared with their score directly against Ohio State, who's 3 spots higher, because Michigan State and Ohio State just played, and Ohio State won by 31 points. Having said that, I think Michigan State's a good team. I think they come off back-to-back losses. I think Oregon has been a little bit less impressive than people think, and therefore I'm going to take the points here with Michigan State. Don't forget, NHL starts in 5 days. I've talked about this many times, but my top NHL future is still the Ottawa Senator to make the playoffs plus the 125. And my other second future is the Calgary Flames under 81.5 points. And you can check out the previous videos when I went in detail about why. Hope you guys are doing well. I gave you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 free plays along with 2 futures. I will talk about all the college football. I have about 7 college football thoughts, 15 or 14 NFL thoughts, about 10 NFL thoughts, but I'll get that to you on tomorrow's video. I'll try to put that up tonight for you, okay? But this should get you through for a while. Hope you guys are doing well. Please take a moment to like and subscribe. 7-unit WNBA today, WNBA selection today. Great 8-unit winner yesterday. NBA is around the corner. I hope you join on all of our packages. And we are going forward. We're going to try to have our live shows on Monday through Friday at about 10 a.m. And we're going to try to have our daily video up by 12 o'clock. Okay, that's what we're going to try to do. That's what we're going to try to do. And during the weekends, our YouTube Premium live show, I think we're going to try to have it up by, it'll be tough, but I think we're going to try to have it up by 7 a.m. And we'll try to have your daily video up by 9 a.m. We'll try. Okay, take care. Bye-bye. Please be sure to like this video. Bye-bye.